Welcome to ISL enabled virtual lab of CSIR.
Despite being the department head, Dr. Mark used to find time to ensure he had a chit chat with Dr. Manjula. This kindness laid the foundation so that Dr. Reddy felt confident of pursuing her further research. During her research, Dr. Manjula was observing bacterial cell division and how bacteria exactly look like a rectangular room. When bacteria want to divide, their cell walls automatically break down so that new synthesis can be done. This is how bacteria grow. No one had known or discussed about this earlier. Dr. Reddy really wanted to study this in greater detail. She started publishing her work. At the same time, she dealt with a lot of self doubt. Was her work relevant? Should she publish her findings? Will her grant be approved? She was very happy that she had started her lab as an independent researcher at CCMB in 2007 for this very reason, to investigate the mysteries of bacterial cell division. She felt that although she had come a long way from there, in her earlier days, Dr. Manjula had only wanted to survive the tough competition of academia, and publishing her findings quickly was the only way to do that, she had thought. However, in a few years, Dr. Manjula started realizing that the excitement which comes from deep and fundamental research in science is irreplaceable, and it can always reveal something new, even though it may take years. At her own lab, as an independent researcher, Dr. Manjula had discovered the spacemaker and the supervisor enzyme, which performed the role of the builder, and the supervisor enzyme, which acted as the controller or the guide. She found out that when bacteria want to regenerate or grow, these two enzymes perform a very crucial role. Bacteria break the inner structure of their cell wall to make space for filling in new material. The spacemaker enzyme actually acts like the builder by breaking down the cell wall so that new material can be inserted. And this is when the supervisor enzyme comes in, seeing the new space, it gets ready to fill up the space by new synthesis of material. This was the process of bacterial cell division. Bacterial growth was very dependent on these two enzymes. Dr. Manjula is credited with the identification of this process and these two enzymes. We know that bacteria and antibiotics are enemies. They're always in a state of war. Antibiotics kill bacteria, which help us fight infection. and disease. It keeps us healthy and resistant to sickness. Antibiotics actually target the protein synthesis, the DNA, and the cell wall synthesis of the bacteria. Bacteria can also fight back. They become very powerful, immune, and resistant to antibiotics. They become superbugs. That is why we need to keep developing newer antibiotics. If we do not engage in research, we will find it very difficult to manage these kind of superbugs. Dr. Manjula wishes to utilize research findings about these enzymes for the development of novel antibiotics and helping the world in the battle against infectious diseases. And that is the reason good research work in this field is so critical. In 2019, Dr. Manjula Reddy was awarded the Infosys Prize in Life Sciences for her exceptional work. Although the award validated her efforts, it also made her feel for all the women who struggle to reach a similar stage. Even now, she receives numerous emails from unknown women from all over the world stating how she has motivated them, given them hope and a sense of purpose, and that she helps them dream bigger. Dr. Manjula thinks that the value of work cannot be measured by approval of grants or publishing papers. She feels that her journey has just begun and she has navigated it very well, and she wants to continue doing that as she opens up the secrets of bacteria and uses this knowledge towards the benefit of humanity.